Counterfeit Yamato Takeru. Japan's legendary superhero myth. Episode 1, The Three Takerus. In the province of Yamato, two twin brothers were born. The older brother was called Oyusu, and the younger was called Osu. Though they shared the same blood, their destinies were divergent. Their father was the 12th emperor, Emperor Keiko. Eventually, their father issued imperial orders to each of them. Oyusu receives an imperial order to go to Mino, where he finds two handsome brothers, and welcomes the highly acclaimed elder brother as the son-in-law of his father, Emperor Keiko. Osu was given an even more severe test. Two leaders who were famous in Kumaso and Izumo. Both of their names were Takeru. He was ordered to defeat them and put an end to the unrest in the country. And so the twin princes set out on their own paths. One to find love. The other to wield the sword. From that day on, Osu's name was stained with trials, and he would eventually become the legendary hero known as Yamato Takeru. Osu finally set foot in the Kumaso region. There he was sure to find the fierce leader of a powerful clan his father had told him about. However, the Kawakami Takeru he saw was a completely different person to the fierce hero his father had described him as. He led the people and moved them with his words. He had excellent leadership skills, and his words had the power to persuade. He also tilled the soil, worked with his hands dirty, and dedicated himself to building the nation. He was a man with deep knowledge and wisdom, and radiated a light that attracted people more than any roughness. Osu's heart gradually wavers. He finds himself strongly drawn to Kawakami Takeru, who was supposed to be his enemy and whom he must defeat. And Kawakami Takeru felt the same way. He too was captivated by the dignity of the prince who had come from faraway Yamato, his sharp swordsmanship, and his cultured humanity. Soon, a festival to test strength was held in the Kumaso village. In arm wrestling, Kawakami Takeru defeated one strong opponent after another, racking up victories. Just when it seemed that no one could match him, he boldly invited Osu. Osu, face me. The two linked arms and competed in a battle of strength. Muscles bulging, sweat streaming down their foreheads, and faces flushed. Their combined strength pitted against each other in a fierce battle that overwhelmed those around them. However, at the end of a close match, it was Osu who emerged victorious. Although the result was by only a small margin, Kawakami Takeru praised him with dignity. That was magnificent, he said, and embraced Osu with lavish praise. The embrace was strong, warm, and unwavering. Osu was confused for a moment. But then he stretched out his arms and embraced Takeru back. At that moment, Osu thought, "Why must I kill this man?" And then he realized another unavoidable truth. He loved Kawakami Takeru. At that moment, a voice echoed in Osu's heart. It was the voice of his father, Emperor Keiko. "Kill Kawakami Takeru of the Kumaso." These words became chains of steel, binding Osu's heart. He tried to shake them off, but there was no way to escape. That night, a grand banquet was held to praise the winner of the test of strength. Fires lit, the sake flowed endlessly, and cheers filled the night sky. Osu, dressed in gorgeous attire, performed the Yamato dance. Behind the scenes of his dance, he harbored a secret resolve and a dagger. "I can kill him now. The drunk Kawakami Takeru. I can fulfill my father's orders." But there was an irresistible feeling in his heart. Love for Kawakami Takeru. Love and mission, blade and heart. Two forces tore him apart. His feelings were in conflict with the blade, and it shook Osu deeply. At the banquet, Kawakami Takeru sat in the seat of honor, and next to him was the man he loved, his arm around his shoulders and smiling happily. Seeing this, Osu's heart was torn apart by another emotion. A burning rage that he had never experienced before. Irritation, love and hate swirled inside him. Before he knew it, his hand gripping the dagger was trembling. And the blade was pointed at Kawakami Takeru's throat. Kawakami Takeru instinctively grabbed the blade. Like a daytime arm wrestling match, their strength was evenly matched. Just one more push. If he pushed through, his mission of subjugation would be accomplished. But in that moment, a vision appeared in Osu's mind. A future where she would live with Kawakami Takeru. He'll love and live happily ever after. For a moment, the pressure on the blade began to ease. As if to shatter that sweet illusion. Her father's voice roared out once again. Kill him. When Osu followed the voice, he saw Kawakami Takeru collapse in his arms. The grief of having killed a loved one with his own hands. Tears flowed endlessly from Osu's eyes. With his final breath, Kawakami Takeru said, I entrust this name to a man stronger than me, the prince from Yamato. From now on, you shall call yourself Takeru of Yamato. Never forget me, and let's be together for the rest of our lives. With those words engraved in his heart, Osu gained a new name. Yamato Takeru. And so, out of tragedy, the name of that hero was born. To be continued.